welcome back to Hooked by Reds. Today we are making a cute simple crochet drawstring pouch that's perfect for beginners. This is the pouch. It's worked in one continuous piece, so there's no sewing or joining required. So I made this in the round and I turned on this one, like I would make one row then turn. That's why you see the difference in the texture. Okay, let's get right to it. For this project, you will need yarn. I'm using two different colors, the same type, different colors. So we're making the pouch in this color, and then we're going to use the red to make the drawstrings. You need a crochet hook. I'm using my 3.75mm tulip. I'm using a scissors, a darning needle, and a stitch marker to mark my starting double crochet. You're going to start with a slip knot, and then we are going to chain 23. Two, 23. We are going to start working into the third chain from the hook. So 1, 2, the third chain is this one. So we're going to work a double crochet there. Then continue making one double crochet into each chain all the way across. So double crochet all the way across. And this project is for beginners. So this is our last chain. So we just count to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20. So on this first chain, we are going to do 3 double crochets. So 21, 22, and 23. So that makes our corner, this corner of the pouch. So this will create a rounded corner that allows us to continue working along the other side of the foundation chain. We continue working into each chain on the other side of the foundation chain. Okay, so yarn over, work, let's bury that tail end as we work on the other side of the foundation chain. So yarn over, work a double crochet there. It's going to be a bit difficult if you made your foundation chain tight, but I like my foundation chain tight. That way it doesn't leave holes everywhere. So the first one will take a little bit of time because I have to struggle going in there with my hook. But once that's done, everything else works up very fast. So I'm going to mark my first double crochet so that I don't end up adding more double crochets. See, like that one, I was about to make 2 double crochets in the same chain. Okay, we are done burying our end. So we've come to where we started doing our double crochets. So we're going to work 2 double crochets so it matches the other corner here. So you work 2 double crochets there, and that completes our first round. Okay, then we're just going to do a slip stitch there. So this is how it looks after the first round is done. So for the next row, we're going to keep things very simple. We're just going to work 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet from the previous row. Okay, so we're going to chain 2, and then we are going to work a double crochet all the way across, then work double crochets all the way around. So now this works up very fast because it's not like the foundation chain, which was too tight. If you don't want to take time on your foundation chain, you can make it a bit loose, or you can use a different hook for the foundation chain and a smaller hook for the body, but that kind of leaves some gaping holes, and I don't like that with my work, especially for pouches. I like it to be very closely wound together. So okay, as always, we use I only put my stitch marker whenever I remember to put it, but mostly I don't even use a stitch marker. I can clearly see where I started. This is row 2. We are at the corner. Be careful so you don't add more stitches at that corner. We've come to the other end of row 2. Just put a double crochet there. This is where we started, so we're going to slip stitch at the top of our chain 2. That's what we have. It's starting to look like a pouch. Sorry, work another chain of 2, then a double crochet, and then we are going to insert our crochet marker back in there. The pattern is straightforward. We are going to continue working 1 double crochet into each double crochet from the previous row. So you keep going round, placing 1 double crochet into each stitch. As you continue adding rows, you'll notice that the sides of the pouch start to build upwards. And because we are working this as a continuous piece, there are no separate panels to make and no seams to sew together. So continue working your double crochets row after row. Remember, the main pattern is simply 1 double crochet into each double crochet from the previous row. Keep your attention even as you work through it so that it doesn't go outwards. If you're following along with me, pause the video whenever you need to and take your time. So you continue until you have reached the desired height of your pouch. For my pouch, I'll work until I reach, for these two, I made 13 rows, but this yarn weight is different from this one. So I might end up making 15 rows for this one. So once you are done with the last row, I will show you how to make the drawstring and how to insert it. Okay, so I'll show you 2 more rows and then I'll see you when you're done with the number of rows that you're making for your project, that is. So just a double crochet on top of each double crochet. So we only do the 3 double crochets in the first round just to create the corners. Once a corner is created in the first round, you just place a double crochet on top of each double crochet until you have your desired height of the pouch. So now I'm doing row 3, which is just a double crochet on top of the previous double crochet. We had the corner, double crochet, another double crochet on top of the double crochets, all the double crochets making up the corner. Yeah, so you see now it's working upwards instead of doing panels and then joining them together, weaving in 50 ends. Right now you're only doing one piece, so you only weave in one end. The other end was buried with the foundation chain. We are coming to the end of row 3. One double crochet in there, then slip stitch and remove our stitch marker. So chain 2, work a double crochet, mark your beginning double crochet where you're supposed to do your slip stitch. So row 4, you repeat row 3, it's a very fast project. I'm using medium weight acrylic yarn. Then you slip stitch. That's row 4. So continue, go ahead and make your 15 rows. This is how mine is looking after row 4. So go ahead and make your desired height. I don't know how many rows you're going to make. Just make your desired height and I will see you and show you how to do the drawstring. So chain 2, insert your hook, your marker. This is, I'm doing row 5. So I'll see you when I have 15. I've worked a total of 15 rows. So I need to weave in this end and weave in on the inside. And then cut it. Okay. So now it's time to make the drawstring. This is how it looks like without the drawstring. So for the drawstring, we are making it using this color red. We're going to start with a slip knot. And then we are going to chain a total of 80 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, sorry, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. So I think that's too short, so let's make it 100. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Then you fasten it off. You're going to make 2 of these. That's the first one. You do another slip knot, chain 100. $95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, and then you fasten it off. So I have my 2 drawstrings. It's time to add our drawstring. Now you take your cord. This is the cord. Attach it to our darning needle. And then we are going to thread it through our second row from the top. So you start from one corner. Let's start from this side. So we are going to pick 2. You're going to go under 2 double crochets, then go atop 2 double crochets, then under again, atop 2, under 2, above 2, under 2, above 2, then under 2. We are going to repeat this all the way across, over 2, then under 2. We've come to the end. So this is how it's looking. We have to balance that. This is how it's looking. So now we are going to grab our second drawstring, repeat the same process, only that we are repeating it now from the opposite side. So for this one, we started on this side. This one, we're starting on this side. Okay. So that our drawstring goes through the same crochet stitches that our previous one went through. So that remains under. So this one we're going over. Then go all the way around. As per the length of your drawstrings, just make sure you have enough length on both ends to comfortably open and close the pouch. So in there we have our drawstring. So I'm going to tie a knot here so that you don't have to keep balancing the drawstrings. So we are going to tie it off just at the end like that. And then we're going to snip. I want to snip them closely the same length, to leave the same length of the cord. Now we give them both a gentle pull, and there we have our drawstring. You can add beads, you can add crochet balls, you can add tassels, you can add anything. You can crochet little flowers and add them to your drawstrings at the end. And yeah, just decorate whichever way you want to decorate yours. So our crochet drawstring pouch is complete. Look how nicely it opens. And when you pull the drawstrings, it closes securely. I really love how simple this pouch is, especially because the entire body is made as one continuous piece. You can make it in different colors, adjust the height, or make it wider or smaller depending on what you want to use it for. You can store your jewelry, your small accessories. You can also make it as a gift bag. And that's it for today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed making this crochet drawstring pouch with me. If you enjoyed the tutorial, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to Hooked by Reds, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss my next crochet tutorial. If you make one of these, I would love to see your version. So feel free to share it with me. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial.